The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Amanda Todd is the 15-year-old who was found hanged in her home on October 10th. She was from Vancouver, Canada. Weeks after she uploaded a video to YouTube detailing how she was being treated horribly and bullied extensively by cyberbullies. Now, Anonymous, the internet gathering known as Anonymous, has named a man that it claims posted the topless pictures of the 15-year-old, taken presumably when she was only 12 years old, and harassed her so relentlessly that she killed herself. Now, I'm going to play some of that video from Anonymous for you here. I want to bear in mind, bear a few things in mind. Number one, during a memorial for Amanda Todd earlier this week, her friends said they were aware of a man in his 30s, quote, stalking their friend for years. That being said, we don't really know if this allegation from Anonymous is accurate. What we do know is that it is appearing to be taken very seriously. The video has an incredible number of views online. What we have to talk about is whether this is really the right way to go about indicating who this was. Here's the video from Anonymous.
Dear citizens of our nation, we have brought this announcement forward solely for the purpose of releasing Amanda Todd's Punisher's identity. Below you will find a URL to the man's docs. In there, you will see various information about said person.
Okay, so there it is. This brings up a lot of questions for me, and the biggest one is, let's say Anonymous is right. Is this type of internet vigilante justice, where now this individual is receiving a ton of different threats of all kinds, so on and so forth, is this, on the whole, is this productive? And then the next question that I guess I would use to evaluate that would be, what is the alternative? In other words, should Anonymous simply have gone to the police and said, here's the person? Or is this really the way to go about this type of thing? He bullied on the internet, therefore now he will be bullied on the internet.
No. I am someone who generally has no faith in our legal system. I think this is how you do it.
You do think so. Natan, what do you think?
Ideally, you could say that these people should work with the authorities. However, some of their tactics are clearly illegal, in which case, even if they use illegal tactics, maybe when they finally find the guy, they should hand everything over and maybe be immune from prosecution. But at least from that point on, law enforcement won't be doing illegal things.
Well, that's a good question, which is if Anonymous uses tactics that are against the law to obtain this information initially, and then they simply go to the police and say, this is who we believe did this, and we're not going to tell you why. Would that be seen, in order to protect themselves, would that be seen as a credible enough lead where the police would still act on it? Presumably in a case like this, police would act on any lead because, let's be honest, how many leads are they really getting? And this is a serious enough thing where they should be following up anyway. It's an interesting question. Of course, we had a run-in with this when Anonymous hacked the Westboro Baptist Church live on this show back in February of last year. And later, there was the individual who did that was actually arrested, not specifically because of what he did on this show, but because of a number of actions that were taken. And I was interviewed extensively about it, and I said, listen, I don't condone or endorse anything illegal being done. That being said, I'm not going to go out of my way to seek justice against Anonymous for what they did, because they took down the website of the Westboro Baptist Church, which is doing a lot of harm. And frankly, I'm not going to go out there and really try to punish anybody. If the legal system needs to do that, that's their business. But I'm not sitting around feeling sorry for what the Westboro Baptist Church has done.
Right, not at all. This is basically the same situation here.